I am from. I'm God. I am from. Do you understand? You know, all these people, they say, you know, where do you come from? Where are you from? People say, you know, where they were born, you know, where they've, you know, maybe they left, maybe they just got out of bed. I just got out of bed, you know, just came down the stairs. It's 37 minutes past 4 in the afternoon. Been asleep all day. Yeah. Anyways, that's the thing, you know, I've just come from bed. Yeah. But the bed didn't make the universe. The bed didn't make the universe, did it? It didn't make you. Well, that's the thing, you know. I suppose adults, you know, they go to their bed, they have sex, they have children. So, you know, for a lot of people, you know, to say that they came from bed, you know, well, you get the point, right? Hopefully. But that's the thing. I am from. It's very interesting, isn't it? Because the Gospel of John, right? It talks about the Word. Okay, I'll do a little reading for you. Okay. So there we go. Book of John. Chapter 1. Find it. Come on. Alright, here we go. The Word became flesh. Chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Yes. Okay. So what else? So there was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and through the world was made. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. So, you know, this is the really tricky thing, okay? Because, you know, I've explained in my previous videos that the world is doing shit magic against me. There are shit demons. I mean, shit demons are basically demons of the world, because shit is basically soil. You know, has anyone ever asked you, hey, have you soiled your pants today? You know, shit, soil. I mean, if you go out and you roll around in mud, well, a lot of that's going to be shit, isn't it? It's like shit. It's like from dead leaves, dead this, dead that. You know, it's decaying matter. And a lot of it is shit, or was shit, however you want to look at it. And not to mention where you find the mud. Oh, that's right. That's where you find grass. Oh, what's my name again? My name is Grant Salvin. Yeah. In my previous video, I said I'm Heaven. Yeah. My name is Grant Salvin. Yeah. Heaven. Heaven. Yeah. Listen, you stupid fucks. I mean, this is saying. So, it says this here, but born of God. So this is why the world is constantly trying to do shit magic against me, right? Because, it wants to be, it works with shit demons who do magic against. That's why in Freemasonry, you have, there's the all-seeing eye, the eye of providence. Yeah, it's an eye which is in a triangle. A triangle is three-pointed. It has 3 points. A 3 looks like a sideways butt. Okay, so it's but born of God. Yeah. So this is why the universe is. That's the thing. The universe is what fell out my butt. Okay, people were told to be of the spirit. Okay, shit is not spirit. Do you understand? The world wants to believe that. I mean, that's the thing. I am the Holy Spirit. I'm here. Yeah? But when I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. Okay? So basically, the shit becomes illuminated, I suppose. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. That's one way of looking at it. Right? I mean, look at tarot, the pentacle is what represents earth, material, and it's a pentagram disc. It's an object with a 5-pointed star on it. The 5-pointed star represents the 4 elements and spirit. Well, that's the thing. I am the 4 elements and spirit. I'm God. Yeah, my Holy Spirit is here. It's in me. Yeah, I am the Holy Spirit. But the thing is that the world wants nothing to do with me, right? The world hates me. The world wants to steal what's mine. So they're not connected to me with spirit. They're connected to me. Yeah, that's my shit. That's my gunk. That's my shite. My garbage. You've seen the film The Matrix, or the Matrix. Yeah, so Mary, yeah, she's the Virgin Mary. Yeah, I made a point in one of my previous videos saying that everyone lives in a country. Yeah, country. So everyone on this planet lives in a country. Well, people say country. Her name was Marie. Yeah, Ma means mother. Well, that's the thing. Her name was Mary. So you could say that her name was actually Ree. Because Ma means mom or mother. Doesn't it? Ree is code word for Mary. That's why the top witch of the Freemasons is called Rihanna. Yeah? And that's why Rihanna is her middle name. Yeah? Her middle name, the middle name is reference to her butthole, where her shite comes out. Yeah? Basically. It's what's in the middle. You get it? I mean, look at this. The word monarch. Yeah? So, Archangel Michael, that's... What is that? It's a jigsaw puzzle piece. It's, I have, so many different names. That's the thing. I'm God. I have so many names. In a sense. There's so many ways to describe me. Like I just said, I am from, I'm where everyone came from. I'm heaven. I'm God. But, you know, monarch, well, that's supposed to, you know, a monarch, you know, you usually think of a king or a queen, right? But mon is another way of saying moon. Moon. So in a way that means moon arch, or you know how people when they have anal sex they tend to arch their backs. Yeah. So Archangel Michael. Yeah, and everyone has a mic. You know, I was talking to you for a freaking microphone right now, aren't I? Yeah, it's all to do with magic. It's a magic game. Okay, see, the world is fighting me with magic. It's trying to steal my destiny and my power, my manifesting power. It's trying to steal blessings from me by doing witchcraft against me. You know, you either love me or you don't. And if you don't, you're doing witchcraft against me. It's that simple. It really is. There's no in between. You either love me or you don't. And if you don't love me, you're doing witchcraft against me. You're working with shit demons. The shit demons influence what you say and you think. It's really simple. You're either my enemy or you're not. Okay? You either love me or you don't. So in the film, The Matrix, you have Morpheus. Well, that's the thing. You spin that word around, which is from, right? You get the word morph. Or, you know, Morpheus. Well, that's the thing. My mom was called Fee. And you know what comes out of the R's? It's called feces. Yeah? So, you know, every day, pretty much, I'm going to be taking a shit. Yeah? So, more feces comes out of my arse. You understand? More feces comes out of my arse. You know, my body morphs it into a shape. And then it plops out. Yeah? And then, you know, and then obviously, you know, let me read this to you again, really slowly here. In the beginning was the Word. You know, a word, well, there are, how many words are there in the English language? Or any language, do you know what I mean? Like, how many words are there? That's a lot of words. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. So this is the thing, right? So, shit, it's what it was with me, yeah? And it comes out. So it proceeds from me. You understand? It goes away from me. I flush it down the toilet. But that doesn't make shit God, does it? And the Word, it says here, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life. And that's the thing, the word life is spelled L-I-F-E. Lee, so Aliyah Dana Houghton, she was Mary. Yeah, not to mention, you know the word really, or, you know, Lilith. Yeah, so Rihanna, Mary, really, leafy. You know what a tree is? It's leafy, isn't it? It has lots of leaves all over it. Yeah, and they fall and they die. That's right. That's the thing, I'm death. I'm death. In the tarot deck, I'm associated with the death card. I'm a bringer of death and destruction this time. You know, I wondered why so much crazy shit was happening in the world. It's because of me. It's because people don't love me. It's because I'm not getting what I deserve. And I've made it my, well, I've been trying to tell people this. So I've been trying so hard to tell people. People don't listen. And that's the thing. Shit demons listen to me. And then they twist it. They get the world to twist everything and to try to steal my ideas. You know, if I go on YouTube and I go listen to tarot readers, everyone's like, hey, someone's trying to steal your destiny. Someone's trying to steal your destiny. And you got all, you know, female tarot readers. And, you know, obviously, my mum was called Fee, right? So I'm male, my mum's called Fee. Female, right? I fell out of her cunt. Yeah. You get it. But this is the thing, there are all these female tarot readers, and they say, oh, someone's Someone's trying to steal your destiny. You're chosen. You're great. Collective. You. Well, that's the thing. The word you means female sheep. Now, what's a sheep? Well, a lot of people would use that word sheep to describe a bunch of people who don't know what they're doing. You know, they basically just follow each other. They're like a group. They don't know where they're going, but they just seem to just go wherever they go. Right? They don't really have brains. Well, they have, you know what I mean? They don't really have much intelligence. They're just a bunch of people who follow each other. But then obviously in the Bible, I describe those who come to me as my sheep. You know, I was described as the Lamb of God, right? I was sacrificed, yeah? So, you know, this is the thing. It's a puzzle, is what it is, right? But this is the thing, you know, all these tarot readers, they go, you. Who are they really talking about? See, consciously, they think that they're talking about the people that they're talking to through the camera. But really, in terms of magic, they're actually talking about themselves, actually. They're talking about themselves more than anybody else. Because that's the thing, when they say you, well, they are. They're like sheep. They're stupid, you know? Why did they become a tarot reader? Why did they choose to get in and do all the dumb shit that they do? Well, they're dumb, aren't they? And obviously people have made the point that sheep are dumb, don't they? Because they think that if you're a sheep, well, you're, if you're part of the sheeple group, yeah, you don't really have any sort of original ideas. You just follow anybody else who has some dumb idea, right? And basically, well, that's the thing. You know, language is like a tarot card in a sense, because a tarot card can be interpreted in so many different ways. I mean, you know the saying that, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Well, it's the same with words, really. I mean, the idea still applies that, you can interpret it in so many different ways. Just because people say, oh, well, that's how you're supposed to interpret it, that does not, that's the thing. In magic, understanding all the different meanings and all the different interpretations is where the truth, that's where that's the thing. Because when those who are of the devil, right? If you know what I'm saying, right? Those who are of the devil, when the devil speaks a lie, he speaks of himself. Isn't that what it says? It says, but that's the thing, right? I mean, that's the thing. When I listen to all these tarot readers, they're constantly, they are, everything they're saying, it's, they constantly point the finger at other people and say, yeah, you're fake and you're a liar and they're trying to steal your destiny and blah, 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 blah. But in fact, they're just talking about themselves. I mean, if you go watch a tarot reader and you listen to all the bad shit that they say about another person, and you flip that and you hear, they're actually talking about themselves. They're not talking about anybody else. Well, they are probably talking about other people as well, but it applies to them. They are just, all they're doing is trying to deflect. And that's the thing, they're basically, in a sense, they're being honest. In a sense, they're saying that they are liars, that they are thieves, but the people who listen to them interpret it the way that everyone thinks you're supposed to interpret it, which is them saying, no, it's not me, it's somebody else. But, obviously then you hear, what does the word know mean? Do you know what I mean? That's why language is so tricky. It's babble, that's the thing. You got all these people going around saying, oh, where are you from? I'm from God. Yeah. I mean, it talks about in the Bible, it says, put on the full armor of God. Put on the full armor of God. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. People have been blessed. and they didn't even know it. They had no idea that they were blessed. The language itself brings blessings to you because words are magic. So when people say, I'm from, but what do you think you're fucking saying? What is it you're saying? Think about that. So that's the thing, right? You know, the film The Matrix, you know, it's full of code, isn't it? You know, you see the computer code, you know? I mean, that's the thing. You know, all this different art that the Freemasons do, right? They're doing art. They're communicating a message. You know, it's there to be decoded, right? So the film The Matrix is a really interesting film in that sense, isn't it? Because, you know, it actually it's trying to communicate something, is what it's trying to do. You know, isn't it strange how people, they often think like, oh yeah, films, why is it what things that happen in films, they seem to, you know, you see things, you know, 10 or 20 years later and things start becoming reality, or, you know, it seems like, you know, people seem to, they watch films like they're prophetic or something. Do you know what I mean? Like they're trying to show the world, you know, like you're supposed to learn something through it or something, right? But that's the thing, it's full of hidden code, and the Freemasons, you know, they do shit. You know, they're communicating. They don't even have to communicate. You know what I mean? They can speak through. You know, that's the thing. When you know magic, you know how to solve. You know how to puzzle solve. But the average human being has no idea how to puzzle solve. They don't even know where to begin. They're just totally blind. They don't even see that there's a puzzle. They're just totally fucking stupid. Duh. And that's why the Freemasons, they look at people and think, yeah, you're just cattle. You're basically just, you know, cannon fodder. You know, get sent to war. You know, get blown to pieces. You know, who cares anyway? Because you're stupid. You know, that's basically, well, that's what, you know, the very rich Freemasons, you know, people like Rihanna, or, you know, the president, or whoever it is, right? You know, you know, people who call themselves elite. Yeah, they, I mean, that's, you know, look at that word, elite. You know, L-E-L means God. And L-I-T-E, well, that's another way of saying light. So, you know, in a sense, they're calling themselves God Light. And people have no freaking idea, but they'll worship them as like they're gods. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange, huh? Excuse me a second. I got, ow. Sorry, I had a bit of a scratch. I had a bit of an itch. Here's my, yeah. I just got out of bed. Oh, that's driving me crazy, that. Excuse me. Okay, let me have a drink here. I've been yapping too much here. I was going to finish reading that, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Let's go back to that again. I mean, it's, you know, it's the English language is the way it is because people are trying to build a tower to heaven, aren't they? So what, you know, that's the thing, right? I mean, imagine, you know, people say to go to each other, and they, you know, you say to each other, you say hello or hi. You know, what if, you know, instead of, you know, greeting people with the word hello or hi, you just said God, or, you know, or supreme being, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, and I mean, isn't it weird? Like, hello, or he-lo. Well, that's the thing, I'm God. I'm on the ground. Yeah, I'm the heaven. I'm heaven. I'm God. I'm from. I'm Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I'm the light of the world. I'm on the ground. Yeah. What does hi mean? I say to people, I say hi or hello. It's almost like I can't even say anything to anyone. Like if I go buy something, I can't even say, can I even say thank you to anybody? Because I say thank you, and then some fucking, I've created some fucking stupid spell work that annoys me. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't even say anything. You know what I mean? It just becomes so, everything becomes so difficult and awkward for me. That's the thing. Language is designed, and it's like the same with astrology and tarot. It's all designed to attack me and to steal what belongs to me. So let me read this some more. Okay? So this is it. Through him, all things were made. Well, that's the thing. I make a lot of shit. I eat food. A lot of crap comes out of my butt. The Word was with God. Well, this is the thing. Shit wants to pretend it's me, God. It's the world trying to pretend it's me. It's the soil. It's the shite. It wants to be me. You understand? In him was life. Well, that's the thing. Li, fee. Feces. Yeah, feces. Shit. And that life was the light of all mankind. So this is the thing, right? Because I am the light of the world. And because my spirit, it's my spirit that's the light. It's my Holy Spirit. I'm Father, the Holy Spirit, right? I'm the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. But I am in a body. I'm connected with flesh. I dump shit, right? I poo shit. You understand? So it's always trying to steal my light, right? So that's the thing. If I left this body, if I died and I exited this body, that light of the world, that's the thing, like that light would be gone. People would be like, oh, what happened? Oh, where did the light go? Oh. Yeah, and all the fakers. Yeah, that's the thing. That's that's pretty much how it would be. Anyway, it says here, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Isn't that interesting? So I'm Jesus. I said to people, yeah, you need to overcome. And so what do guys do? Yeah, that's what they do. They pull it out, don't they? And they just jizz all over, yeah, or him, or whatever, right? They don't, they gotta overcome, must overcome. Yeah, gotta overcome. Yeah, isn't that how people think? Yeah, isn't that how guys think? It says here, there was a man sent from God whose name was John. Well, that's an interesting thing, isn't it? The name John, because some people call the toilet John, don't they? There was a man sent from God whose name was John. That's the thing. Yeah. It says here, he came as a witness. He came as. It wasn't as. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. I mean, that's the thing. The word believe. Well, B is, the letter B is the second letter of the alphabet. It represents the number 2. A 2 is a poo. 2, that's like saying to believe, to shit demons, to the world. The world thinks that, in magic, right, believe means shit leave, shit leave. You ever heard a politician say that, or a political commentator say someone won by a landslide? Well, that's the thing. I take a dump. It is a landslide, isn't it? And then also people do anal sex. You also say that's a landslide as well. That's sex magic. Flipping heck, this gets complicated, doesn't it? So it says here, he came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. So this is the thing, right? So this is why, like I explained, you either love me or you don't. Or you do not. So you know what a knot is, right? Someone ties a rope. You know, I said the parable to people. I said, you know, how do you enter a rich man's house and plunder all his goods? First, you must bind him. So, you know, it's an interesting word, bind, isn't it? I mean, you know what a bin is, right? You know, it's where the trash comes out. Well, that's the thing. You know, I had ex-girlfriends. My last girlfriend, who I was with, you know, maybe like 12 or 13 years ago. You know, I liked, you know, tying her hands behind her back, and you know, I would stick it in her bin. But you know, I'm God. That's for me, right? I can do what I want. It's other people, and that's the thing. That because people do all this sex magic against me, I have to do these things. I have to break the curses because everyone's trying to curse me through all this crazy magic. So you know, I'm God. I don't have to. You know, I don't. You know, people do not deserve any explanation from me at all. Death and destruction is what people deserve. Yeah, the vast majority of human beings, people who are of the world, yeah, death and destruction is what they deserve. Yeah. So this is the point I'm trying to make. You know, you either, there's no in between. You know, you're either of the those who are trying to steal my destiny, or you're with me and you're trying to help me. You're trying to bring justice to me, right? You're trying to help. You love me, and you know, it's one way or the other. Okay, I mean that's the thing. Read the language. You know, this is why the laws of Moses. This is why, you know, I said to people, I said that's why there's a problem with the laws of Moses, because people weren't following the spirit of the law. They were cheating through word magic. Because every word can be twisted. The words, the sounds. You know, that's the thing. You read a sentence, you think you know how that's interpreted. You know, you think you know, you would say, yeah, but that's how you're supposed to interpret it. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Because if you are of the liar, right? If you're not of the truth, then the truth doesn't matter to you. Okay, lies is what you're all about. Okay, and if you're all about lies, then you can interpret. You know, the sentence will be interpreted in any way that helps you fulfill. You know, it's all about doing evil witchcraft. So you know, I mean, I could read. Everything has. It doesn't. You know, you can read anything, right? And there's always different. There's always a different way to interpret something. There's always something. You can always interpret a sentence in more than two ways. You can usually interpret it in several ways. Very easily. Very easily. So this says here, the true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. I mean, that's the thing. My birthday is the 14th of November. Okay, so the word in, you know, I is 9, N is 14, and November is 9 as well. You know, it's the 11th month of the year, but it used to be the 9th month of the year. Nov is indicative of the number 9. Just like October is indicative of, you know, octo, it means 8. Yeah? And October comes before November. Yeah? You know? So, 9:14 is, in. So in a way, and that's the thing. The shit comes out of the number 2, it comes out of my colon, right? Into. So it's code. This is why shit, this is the shit demons. This is how it all works, okay? This is how the world tries to get into heaven. Yeah, it's trying to sneak its way. The shit demons, they want to they try to get into heaven. They try to steal my blessings. They try to steal my destiny through witchcraft. Okay, it's all babble. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and through the world was made. And though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. So this is the thing. The world is constantly trying to bind me. Not. People say to me, "You're not God." And that's the thing. How many people wear, how many men wear a tie around their neck? Yeah, does that make them God because they're wearing a knot around their neck? You're not God. Look at you. You're Mr. Not God. Aren't you special, huh? That tie around your neck. Do you understand how that works? It's all about trying to steal my power. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, you could have a group of friends and you could say, that's the thing. There's hidden code in what you speak. So you don't even know it, but you're basically saying, people are constantly saying that they're God or saying someone else is God. That's the thing. People are always going, "Oh my God, oh my God." Or people constantly say shit. Where are you from? Where are you from? Us think I am from. Everyone came from me. It's magic. People don't understand that they're speaking in code. Shit demons and shit-headed people are constantly babble, while I am getting angrier and angrier and causing more and more death and destruction. Yeah. So people think that they're just gonna, fuck around and ignore me until there's nothing left, until everybody's dead. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you really think that's a good idea? What if I told you, tomorrow you're gonna find out, someone in your family is gonna die of cancer, or your cat or your dog is going to get hit by a car, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend's going to dump you, or you're going to catch an STD and die or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, or you're going to lose all your money in your house. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't care. You really don't care. Yeah, I mean, so I'm God. I created everybody. Everything came from me. Right? So where's why can't people show me some respect and love? Why can't people treat me better? Why can't people acknowledge who I am? Why won't they? Why do they refuse to? Why do they refuse to? Anyway, what we got here? It says here, he came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. He came to that which was his own. I mean, that could be interpreted in so many different ways, right? I mean, I could be talking about butt sex, because, anal sex, he came to, that which was his own. I mean, how do you want to interpret it? See, if you're of the Spirit, I'm God, right? I am the Holy Spirit. But this is the thing, right? Either you connect to me through spirit, or you connect to me through lies and shit and garbage. Yeah? Which one is it? You know, this could be interpreted in so many different ways. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did not receive him, to those who believed in his name. In his name. Well, I just explained to you that in, it represents my birthday. Yeah? Not to mention, I'm indoors right now. Pretty much every single video I've recorded, I've been indoors. So I'm inside. In represents my birthday. That's another way how people try to steal power from me. Right? And obviously shit is also in me. You understand? Like, I crap it out. So to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. So I didn't say, you know, all the shit that comes out of my ass, they're children, they're my children. I didn't say that, did I? I didn't say, yeah, when I take a poo, that's my child. No, I didn't say that. But this is how Bible is twisted, right? The world wants to twist it to say that, you know, they want to be off the shit demons. Yeah? It's all about trying to steal my energy. I mean, that's the thing, right? I could take a shit and my body, my temple, my body expels it. So it's gone, right? I flush it down the toilet. But there's always more coming. Do you know what I mean? There's always going to be another crap that's going to come out. You know what I mean? So, that's the thing. There's always going to be some shit that's inside of my body. That's just how it goes, right? And this, like, well, I mean, I suppose I could, like, you know, starve myself. You know, maybe I could starve myself, but eventually I'll die, won't I? I'll be dead. I wouldn't have any. Well, my body will perish, won't it? I'll be gone. You know, I may as well just. Do you know what I mean? Like. And that's the other thing, right? Like, I could fast, but then the world does witchcraft against me, so if I do fast, there's also other witchcraft that I have to think about as well. I mean, think about it. What's fast food? What's fast food? Do you know what I mean? Like, so if I'm doing a fast is food. So if I'm not eating food, that is food. Is that how it goes? Do you understand, like, how that works? You know, maybe I could get myself a McDonald's and I could go drive down the motorway 150 miles an hour and call that fast food. You know, maybe that would be interesting magic to do. You know, I could. I mean, I've got a car that can go that fast. I can go faster than that. No. But you know what I'm saying, right? All sorts of crazy magic going on here. So, it says here, children born not of natural descent. Well, that's the thing. People, you know, if someone takes a shit, they say, oh, it's only natural. So it says, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision, or a husband's will, but born of God. So it's very easy to twist all these words. You understand? You know, why is it some people in the world, they don't seem to understand me, Jesus. They don't understand Jesus. They're like, yeah, I don't get this and I don't get that. Well, that's the thing, right? You know, it's the information is there for those who will, you know, you either receive it as it's supposed to be received, or you don't, because you're a cunt and a shithead. All right. So it says here, the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son. I mean, this is the tricky thing, right? Because you know what the word win is, right? So if I say I win, well, the word win is W, and a W looks like a bun. looks like a bum, isn't it? W in, right? So, in a sense, shit is what's inside the W, right? It's inside the bum and it comes out. The W in, right? And obviously, the number 1. It's the very first number, right? 1. And 1 is win in the past. It's what's behind. Yeah. So this is what the world is doing. The world is using word magic to try to steal my destiny. Using shit magic. Excuse me. My stomach wanted to speak there for some reason. Why would that be, do you think? Yeah, I had to get it out right at that moment for a reason, Yeah. So it says here, we have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son. So this is, only is another interesting word. Only or only. Well, that's the thing. Aliyah was the Virgin Mary, right? I mean, I made her. That's the thing. I say that. Listen to what I just said. I said, I made her. So that's the thing. I was in her body. My flesh formed inside of her body. If I flip the words around a little bit for you, so her I made, or her made I made her. Which way round is it? Which way around is it? You know how Yoda speaks in Star Wars, right? He says things differently. Yeah? I mean, if you go back 500 years in England, like, how did people speak then? How did they form the sentences? Old English sounded different from modern English. Which is the correct way to say things? How do you correctly interpret something? Well, that's the thing, it's all magic. It's all magic. You have to realize that shit demons, the evil ones, the liars, will twist every single word to get what they want. Right? And so, oh, no, that's not, it's all about trying to, do you know what I mean? It's like when someone does a tarot reading, they could take out, like, I don't know, they could do, say, 5 cards, for instance, or 10 cards, or whatever, or 50 cards, it doesn't matter. But they can say whatever story they want. Do you know what I mean? They can, the card can mean literally, the card could mean maybe, 10 different things. And they will just say what they want to say. Okay? They will say whatever comes out of their mouths, and they'll say, yeah, I'm getting it from spirit. I'm getting it from spirit. That's what the spirits are telling me. That doesn't make what they're saying true. They could talk a lot of, they're communicating with shit demons. Yeah? That's what they're doing. Or they're making shit up. Yeah? Making shit up. Imagine that. The human race, all it wants to do is take a turd and elevate it to God's throne. Yeah, and be like, yeah, the turd is what sits on God's throne. The shite, the garbage. That must be what is God. Yeah, that's what the vast majority of human beings are trying to do to me. They're trying to use shit magic to steal my power. As crazy and as stupid and as disgusting as that sounds, it's the truth. That is how people are trying to defeat me, with shit magic. But that's not going to work. Okay? I defeat shitheads. Okay? I destroy shitheads. You get it? So, it says here, the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. John testified concerning him. He cried out, saying, this is the one I spoke about when I said, he who comes after me has surpassed me, because he was before me. Out of his fullness we have all received grace in place of grace already given. So, you know, I made the point about grass, and my name's Grant. So, you know, it's almost like two words have been combined there, Grant and ass. Grass or grass, right? And also in the tarot deck, well, you know what ace is. You know, ace is number 1. So it's not called number 1, it's called ace. You know, and it means ass. You know, if you look at like French or Italian, it's literally it's actually spelled A-S or S-O. You know, it has an S instead of a C there, right? So yes, ace is another way of saying ass, and obviously, you know, ace of pentacles. Well, that's the thing. You know, it's shit. So this is the thing. People are trying to confuse my spirit and grace with a lump of shit. So that they can pretend that, well, it's all about doing witchcraft. It's all about trying to steal power from me. So it says here, out of his fullness we have all received grace in place of grace already given. For the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. And that's the thing, you know, I eat food and it comes out the other end, right? It goes through my body. I'll read that again. It says, grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is what it says, you know. How are you going to interpret that? Shithead. No one has ever seen God but the one and only Son, who is himself God and is in closest relationship with the Father, has made him known. This is the thing. I am the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm all three. I am. It is me. You know, I said to people, I said, if you've seen the Father, so I said, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father. But this is the other thing, right? You know, my mom was fat. Yeah, fat her. It's bad, you know, she's a shit demon called feces, shithead, cunt. Yeah, cunt try. Yeah, cunt try. That's right, the cunt tries, that's right. Mother Earth, Mother Shite, Mother Garbage, yeah. John the Baptist denies being the Messiah. So this is the thing, you know, BAP is what, you know, men will say to a woman, you know, so she has BAPs, you know, her boobs and her butt, you know, a bun. A BAP is a bun, right? You know, buns can mean butt, you know, and baptize. So, you know, that's the thing, people do anal sex, don't they? You understand? So people are doing binding, you know, it's all about tying the hands behind the back or whatever, right? BDSM, anal sex. You understand? It's all sex magic designed to attack me, okay? To try to steal power from me. I've been telling people they have to stop that. Obviously, a lot of people don't want to stop that because they like it too much, don't they? They love it. They prefer that than me, God. They would rather continue doing evil, witchcraft against me. So, you know, what's going to happen to them? Death and destruction, like I explained. Okay, so I'll put that down. Yeah. So this video is a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Well, should I do a tarot reading? Go on in, I'll do a tarot reading. Should I use the right away? Or whatever? Okay, so... I use the right away because it makes it a little easier to explain things, perhaps. don't know, who am I doing a reading for anyway? I can do both. I'll do one reading from the Rider-Waite deck, and I'll do one reading from the Thoth deck, probably. See how it goes. I mean, you know that saying, you know, well, that's the thing, I am from heaven. I'm from and I'm heaven. You understand? I'm heaven and I'm from. I'm from heaven. I'm God. Yeah. It's all connected to me. Okay? I am central to everything. Do you understand? Anyways, got my Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. Okay? It's any messages that want to come out here, please. Whoa. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Six of Cups. Whoa. The World. Knight of Pentacles. The Fool. Whoa. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. The Chariot. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. So, what's it say? Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles. Well, that could be me. Could be. Okay, so it could be somebody else. So this is the Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, what am I asking? Yeah, so what's the thing, you know? I mean, I could consider myself a Page of Pentacles. I'm somewhere between Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles, really. I mean, which one am I? But I think what this is really saying is that you, the viewer, the Page of Pentacles, yeah, you probably are a Page of Pentacles. I mean, you probably have less money than I do, probably. Because, well, I haven't worked for a long time. I've got loads of money. We've got Six of Pentacles. So that's sharing and receiving, right? Giving and receiving, share. You know, here's the Destiny, okay? Wheel of Fortune. I was talking about destiny. You know, what is going to happen? And then there's the Six of Cups. So, you know, the Six of Cups, you know, you see there's children in that picture. It's the only one in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck that has children in it. Okay? It's a boy giving a cup with a flower in it to a little girl. You know, it's supposed to, you know, what's it really talking about? It's a very difficult card for that one, but, you know, the cups is, you know, are supposed to represent water. So that's emotion, love. So it could be talking about, you know, tender, sweet, loving connection. It could be talking about memories, what's happened in the past. It's also, you know, when there are, you know, well, this, yeah, it can also be talking about children, specifically children, okay? You know, it needs to, well, that's the thing, you know, it's, you know, what is it really trying to say? Anyways, we have the world, okay? So that's the thing, right? So this card has to do with the past and children. You know, what did I say about in the book, you know, the Gospel of John? You know, I explained how, you know, I said, but born of God. Well, this is the thing. This world card, you see you see this woman, yeah? You know what feces is, right? Well, here's a female, right? In this ring, this ring, yeah, in the sky. Yeah, that's the thing. I am heaven. I'm God, right? So this is the thing. The shit comes up. The world falls out of my ass. The universe is what comes out of my arse. Okay? I can interpret this in so many ways. You got the Knight of Pentacles. So here's a horse rider. There's Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Chariot, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. So, I mean, I can interpret it so many different ways. I actually, yeah, you know what this is making me think of? Well, this is the thing. I went to use my car last night, and someone's parked in front of my driveway. And, you know, there are people who've been parked there. There was a woman in particular who used to park there a lot, and I let her, you know, I was too depressed to do anything about it. I just couldn't be asked to do anything about it. But I'm not gonna not gonna let people continue to do that anymore. But this guy, or whoever this person is parked in front of they parked closer to my driveway than you know what I mean? Like, it almost made it impossible for me to get out. And I didn't park my car there afterwards. I parked it in the street because I couldn't be bothered. I mean, it was way too much effort to fucking try to park my car again. I mean, you know, they have a piece of shit car, you know, like maybe like, I don't know, how much is it worth? Maybe a couple of grand at the most. You know, my car, I paid 100 grand for it. Yeah, and people want to block my driveway. Why is that? Why do people have to be such cunts for, do you think? Yeah. Blocking my parking space. Yeah. Trying to block my parking space. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, this is the thing. You're trying to roll the dice with me. If someone wants to roll the dice with me, after all, have you seen how many hundreds of hours of videos I've done? Do you know who I am? Do you know what I'm capable of doing? Do you have any idea what you're asking for? Yeah, you better think fucking carefully about that one, cunt. I'm telling you. I felt like going schizo last night. I really did. It might happen. You never know. So, I mean, that's the thing, right? Because when that first started happening, you know, ages ago, it was a couple of years ago, and I went out one morning, and the woman who was parking, she was parking where she wasn't supposed to be parked, because where my parking space is, there's like a strip of land. Yeah, so I'm like at the end of the car park, right? And obviously there's a certain amount of room that I have to get my car in and out of my parking space, right? But someone decided to park opposite where my car parks. So they've shortened the space where I can get in it. They've shortened the amount of room I have to get in and out of my parking space, right? And then, you know, and obviously they're just trying to wait. They're trying to make, you know, that's really, really taking the piss. So one day I came out, right? You know, it's being rude, it's being nasty, it's being selfish, it's being a cunt, right? So what I did one morning, I came out and I saw that the car wasn't there. So what I did was I reversed my car to try and block where they were going to park. And you know, I did that for a while. And I remember when I did that, it was the morning, it got reported in the news that day, it was some guy murdered his neighbors for, it was about parking. Yeah, it was, well, that's the thing, the world reflects me, you cunt. I explained this so many times, haven't I? How many times have I explained this one? So this is the thing, right? Obviously, I don't want to, do you know what I mean? I don't want to argue with people. But people want to argue with me, fuck you. Seriously, I'm the guy I'm the pushover. I'm the guy you think I'm the pushover. You think I'm the pushover until I'm not the guy to be pushed over anymore. Then I'm your worst fucking nightmare, you stupid cunt. Because I'll go totally fucking schizo on you. Yeah, because you've made me so angry for so fucking long. I can't stop myself. I literally cannot stop myself from what I'm about to do. So don't do it. Just don't fucking do it, you stupid cunt. Alright? Make myself clear. Yeah, I have to be careful. You know, I have to watch what I do. I have to be really careful. Like, you know, that's the thing. I've done some crazy shit in my life, I'll tell you that much. Because people thought that they could keep pushing me. Don't do it. I'm warning. In case you're watching, dickhead. So what's this deck saying? Now, this is the thing, you know, why would a shit demon, shit-headed dickhead want to do that to me? Oh, it's because of all this. Look, you see all this magic. They want to, you know, they want to be part of my story. That's what it is. It's all about energy stealing. That's what it is, right? You know, if I, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're in a room of people and I told you you're a cunt and I fucking hate you, and everyone agreed with me and said, yeah, you're a piece of shit, you're a fucking loser, no one should be friends with you. You know, that's the thing. It's gonna make you feel absolute crap, and you know, it's energy stealing. You know, that's how energy vampires behave, right? Trying to poke fun, trying to, you know, play stupid little fucking games like that. Yeah, it's all about trying to steal. It's all about trying to steal energy. You know, people who do that are gonna find themselves in a lot of trouble. Okay, so here's the Page of Pentacles. Share, Destiny, Six of Cups, the World, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Chariot, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. I mean, shit, that could mean so many different fucking things. You know, share. You know, I've explained who I am. I've explained what the deal is. I'm bringing death and destruction. I ever get what I want. You know, I want a loving relationship with people, right? I want sex. I want money. You know, I expect people to spread the word. And, you know, I said, you know, I am watch, live. You know, if you don't watch me and you don't listen to me, you're going to die. Okay? You will go to death and destruction. You know, the world can't just continue to do shit magic against me and sex magic and pretend that it's me and try to steal my destiny. I'm God. I can't allow that to happen. That has to stop. You cannot get away with that. Alright? That's why when you switch the television on and you see the news, what the fuck do you see, you stupid cunt? Are you really fucking that blind? You stupid fuck. I mean, what the fuck? I don't lose. Okay? You can try to aggravate me, yeah. Yeah, congratulations. You know, it will just end up worse for you anyway. It's, well, you know, I don't fucking care. You know, I win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you try to annoy me or aggravate me. I will always win, you stupid fuck. Get that through your thick, shit-headed skull. Doesn't matter how ugly I am. Doesn't matter how bad I smell. It doesn't matter how much I swear. It doesn't matter any of that. Nothing. It doesn't matter. I'm always God. I always win. You do not beat me. Okay? You can tie ropes all you fucking like. You still won't beat me, you stupid cunt. And this is the thing, right? Because if I went out and I did something really fucking terrible, right? Let's say I did. I don't want to, but let's say I did. Yeah, let's say I did something like that. Okay? Well, what happens then, do you reckon? What do you think's going to happen then? Things will get so bad for this world. You know what I mean? It will be the worst day. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. The more people attack me, the worse it's going to be for everybody. Yeah. You know, would you, you know what the Titanic was, right? I mean, that's the best analogy I can think of, but imagine, imagine I'm God, yeah, I'm God, well, I am God, but, if everyone on the Titanic, they thought, oh, God's the Titanic, let's just drill holes in the ship, yeah, because we don't like God, we want to steal his destiny, and then, you know what I mean, that's the thing, by attacking me, you're just causing the ship to sink, that's what you're doing, and you're gonna die, okay, that's how it's gonna go. I mean, sure, there were some survivors, weren't there, from the Titanic. It's not the best analogy, really, is it? Let's be honest. But it's the thing, I'm the life support machine that, without me, everyone's dead. Okay? You can keep trying to attack me to try and steal a little bit of power off me, and aggravate me for, but it's not going to lead anywhere good. I mean, like a drug deal, like, you think about how many people go out and commit crime, go into a news agent, to, threaten the cashier and steal 100 quid or whatever it is, right? I mean, it probably gets them a fix for a day. You know what I mean? So they're happy for like one day, and then they spend the next 5 or 10 years in prison. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's dumb. It's dumb. Unless your intention is to die. So if your intention is to die, then, well, then you might as well. I mean, what does it matter? Well, it does matter in some sense because I'm God. How you behave matters. But the fact is, I'm God. I can do whatever the fuck I like, you stupid cunt. I don't have to answer to anybody. I might answer the door sometimes, I might answer the phone sometimes, but I don't answer to anybody. Yeah, I'm God. There's no one above me. Do you understand? I'm sorry I'm waffling here, but it just has to come out. It has to come out. The shit has to come out sometimes. You understand? Probably not. Oh, I'm so fucking tired of people. I hate them so much. I really do. This world is a heap of garbage. Full of garbage-headed cunts and dickheads. And you're going to be treated like you are. What you are, you will suffer for what you've done. You will. I don't have to do anything, really. All I have to do is just tell the truth. All I have to do is make a video, tell the truth, and watch the world fall apart. If people want to come looking for trouble with me, well, I've explained how it is, right? I've explained, like, what situation you're trying to put yourselves in. Yeah? It's dumb. It's a really dumb idea. Okay? You've got a lot more to lose than I do. I'll put it that way. So be careful what you're thinking. Okay? And that's the thing, right? I mean, what I'm going to do, if people keep parking there, well, what am I going to do? I could buy a piece of shit car for 100 quid. I would just leave it there. and then I don't have to worry about any other cunt thinking that they can park there and just park as close as to my parking space as they think they can. You know what I mean? I just get a tiny little piece of shit car and make it really fucking awkward for anybody who thinks that parking is a good idea. It's fucking a lot cheaper than trying to figure out who's fucking responsible for making sure that shit doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? I could spend 100 quid and fix it. Do you know what I mean? I spend probably 100 quid a day on fucking takeaways and fucking tobacco. You know what I mean? Easy done. Do you know what I mean? I could have it done by the end of the fucking week probably if I wanted. But stupid cunts want to play stupid cunt games with me, don't they? That's right, they do. What a surprise. Shitheads. Anyways. Where the fuck are you from, cunt? Where the fuck are you from, shithead? Huh? I am God. You came from me, in one way or another. Whether it's the shit that came out my arse, which is, well, very likely, isn't it? Yeah. Just a heap of shit. There's so many cunts and there's so many pieces of shit in this world, aren't there? They love to think they're important. I mean, you just go into a bar full of guys and just see how many guys think they're the fucking done. They think they're fucking great. They think they're God's gift to woman. They think they're, you know, Mr. Cool. They think they're fucking great. You know, and they sit there with their groups of mates, acting like a bunch of fucking clowns, talking shite and shite and shite and shite and shite and shite, and then they find themselves some shitey cunt in a, you know, with some fucking clown face makeup on, and they think they're fucking cool. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It amounts to absolutely nothing. You know, guys, you know, who want to think they're special because they've shagged, they've shagged a bunch of filthy, dirty whores. You know, and they have a bit of cash and, you know, or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? It's pathetic. So you think you're special. It's like, you're not special. Do you know what I mean? I could be a homeless bum, right, living in a fucking cardboard box. You still, you know, that's the thing. I'm God. Nothing, that never changes. You do not beat me, God. It doesn't work. You know, when I was homeless for 2 weeks, actually. I remember Sean Connery died. Yeah, it was just before Halloween. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. I remember I got a swollen leg. Yeah, because I was sleeping in my car, and I got a swollen leg. And then the next thing, after those 2 weeks were finished, I came to this house where my mum was living. And so she died. Not long after that, her legs became swollen. And she died of cancer, right? She had lymphoma. Is it lymphoma? I think it's called lymphoma. Yeah. And she died. Yeah. It's weird how magic works, isn't it? Yeah. Anyways. That's the thing, you know, I've got nothing to worry about. I've got nothing to worry about. People come to me looking for trouble. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, people want to do shit like that. I mean, how pathetic is that? I mean, I park my car on the street. It's like, it's not even a 60-second walk away. I mean, what kind of fucking stupid, useless, pathetic cunt do you have to be to block someone's parking space because you couldn't be bothered to walk like 20 or 30 seconds away from your piece of shit car? Your car's a piece of shit. No one's gonna fucking steal it. No one fucking cares about your piece of garbage car. You stupid cunt. Yeah? I have a $100,000 car. Yeah? It's parked on another street. I don't know where, you know what I mean? It's insured. I mean, it's pathetic that people have to be so fucking rude and disrespectful. Why is it they have to do that to me? So you don't know me. I mean, what if I'm suicidal? What if I'm suffering from extreme depression? You know, and that's why I don't feel like being confrontational. You know, have you ever considered that? You know, what if, you know, people found me dead and I was hanging? You know what I mean? Like, and I left the video saying, yeah, it was all your fault, by the way. It was all your fault. It was all your fault because you pushed me over the edge, you fucking evil piece of shit cunt. And then no one fucking cares anyway, do they? They just carry on as usual. Oh well, just another dead person. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit about God anyway? Yeah, isn't that how people would think? Yeah. That's how the world treats me. But I tell you what, I'm getting my justice. And the world is gonna feel a lot worse than I ever felt. And this all could have been avoided. You know, the world decided, it became jealous of me. It wanted my spot. I'm number one, right? I'm God. I'm the creator, right? I created everybody. Everything came from me. Yet, the world hates me, despises me, the world hates me and wants to take what is mine. No love. There's no love for me in this world. So, how sad. How stupid. Like, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. I mean, I don't think it's not about, I don't really think it's about, because that's the thing. I reward those who love me. Yeah? I want them to be happy. Why can't people just show that they love me? All they have to do is just prove to me, show me, you know, they have to love me. If they don't love me, you know, then, you know what I mean? It's all jealousy. It's jealousy. Shitheads. Shitheads. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, finding yourself some filthy, dirty whore at a motel or a hotel, you know what I mean? And, you know, just that one night of pleasure, that one night of filthy, gross sex or whatever, right? You're trading that for what I can offer. You know, you've traded, you've decided that what you want is shite, garbage. You've traded in what I can offer for a heap of garbage. That's what you've done. And people are going to go people are going to be so sad about that, aren't they? They're going to be so bitter about it. They're going to regret it. People are going to regret their stupidity, their stupid ways. Very dumb. Very, very dumb. Very dumb. You can't... I mean, that's the thing, right? You know, I was Jesus. I was 2,000 years ago, I told people, you know, and, you know, most people view that as, you know, oh, I don't want to follow Jesus. That's boring. That's, you know, that's hard work. That's, you know, but what about, you know, I want to have sex. I want money. I want hoes and bitches and cars and houses and, you know, funny thing. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing, you know. You know, that's the thing, you know. I wasn't supposed to incentivize people. I wasn't able, you know, I wasn't supposed to, you know, I said lay your treasures up in heaven. Yeah, lay your treasures up in heaven. That's what I said to people, right? But people want to indulge. People would rather indulge with garbage in the here and now. You know, people want to do that now. Right? They don't have any patience. They don't have any love for me, do they? That's the world. The world doesn't love me. Plain and simple. Anyway, this is a bit of a rambly video, isn't it? Go on, I'll do another reading. I'll do the Thoth deck. And then that'll be it. Thoth deck. Okay, any messages that want to come out before I go? Okay, so we've got the Fool card here. Okay. So the Fool card is, you know, well, it could be a fool. It could be about a journey. It's a person who's going on a journey. They're carefree. They don't give a shit really. They're sort of, you know, they're just going on an adventure. Totally clueless. Totally stupid. A fool. I mean, you know, the card means it could be interpreted in different ways. It's also connected with the number, well, it's connected with the number 0. It's the 0 card, right? So, and also, you know, the butthole is 0 as well, isn't it? Prince of Discs. So here's a guy, doesn't seem to have many clothes on there, but he's riding a chariot. Yeah, the chariot. So obviously a chariot could be a car, it could be the bed, right? It could be the bed as well. You know, it's where the ride takes place, isn't it? It's where that ride happens. I mean, this is the thing, right? So why would someone want to block my driveway? Well, that's the thing, you know what cock blocking is, right? You know, like parking. Well, that's the thing. Parking is, you know, it has, the idea is, you know, it has sexual connotations, right? It has, you know, it implies, it can be used, you know, like, you know, if I say to a woman, hey, I want to park in your garage, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what that fucking means, don't you? You stupid cunt. So why is it someone's trying to block my parking space, do you think? You know? I mean, yeah. Why? Why is that? I mean, that's the thing, right? Because, you know, it's not hard to park somewhere else. I mean, maybe you have like really heavy things to lift from your vehicle. Maybe you have like, you know, like a 40 kilogram thing you have to carry home. Well, I can understand why you might want to park close to your house, but, you know, can you not just move the fucking car? You know, you want to block my vehicle. You know, what if I have an emergency? What if I have an emergency and I have to get somewhere in an emergency? You know, what do you want me to do? Just start beeping my horn in the middle of the fucking night? Wake every cunt up in the fucking neighborhood and shout until someone moves their fucking car? I mean, that is really fucking rude. Anyways, it's interesting how these cards are coming out, isn't it? So we have the Star. Okay, so the Star card is associated with Aquarius, the star sign. It is about spirit, you know, it talks about spirituality, faith, being a celebrity. It's also healing as well. So there's the Fool card, the Prince of Discs, the Star, And then there's the Chariots. The Chariot seems to want to make an appearance, huh? And then there's the Nine of Wands. So this suggests persistence. Persistence. Perseverance. Some sort of perseverance. Yeah, Nine of Wands. I didn't want to talk about this car situation, but I can see why. You know, I can see, you know, that's why are they doing it? Why would they do that? They're trying to steal my energy. It's all about trying to get in my energy. You know, it's trying to play this game of who's God? Who's God then? Who's God then? Huh? Couldn't possibly be you. It must be me then, huh? Yeah, that's what the world wants to do. Shit demons attack. Okay, and then there's the Aeon card. So it's kind of like the Judgment card. And then there's the Ten of Wands. So this is, you know, this talks about oppression. Ten of Wands, it's to do with magic. You know, it's fire, it's magic. It's also, you know, it's stress, it's overburdened, it's overwhelmed, you know, exhausted, tired, oppressed, that sort of thing. Six of Cups. So that suggests it could be looking to the past, it could be, you know, pleasure, it could have something to do with children, it could do something to do with memories, the past, tender, sweet, loving connections, any of those. Yeah. And then there's the Six of Pentacles. So that's his success. So that's really, it's about, you know, giving and receiving and sharing as well. Giving and receiving and sharing. You know, it could be sharing information. It can mean all kinds of things. Oh, look, and then there's money here. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So there's wealth, money, family. It can mean family as well. Oh. And then we've got the Three of Cups come out here. So this is, you know, this is about social gatherings, friends. It says there abundance. It could be enemas and douching as well. Split the deck there. Got the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. So he's the King of Wands in this deck. And then there's the Three of Swords. So that's to, you know, it says sorrow. So that's to do with like heartbreak and grief. And then there's the Princess of Cups. I mean, this is the thing, right? I mean, I don't. But you know. So the story about the car parking. So that's the thing. Before my mum died, she died of cancer. Before she died, there was a woman. There was people who were trying to. It was her and her daughters. They were parking opposite the driveway. Oh, it's, you know, it's a garage. It's where the garages are, right? So the houses all have garages next to each other, and mine is at the end of that, so it's right in the corner. And so opposite my garage, there's no other garage, but people have decided to park there in order, so it makes getting my car in and out of my driveway, which is in front of my garage, it's all about trying to, you know, they think that they can use that space and shorten the amount of space that is available for me to get my car in and out of my space. You know, it's a tight space to get into. It makes it very awkward. and I don't like people parking there. But this is the thing, you know, I've been suffering from depression. I was suffering from depression long before my mom died of cancer, and then she died of cancer, and and that's the thing. I mean, it was, even though I hate her, it was still difficult for me to process that. And people didn't show any sympathy. They just think they can walk all over my toes, laugh at me, and create all kinds of fucking problems for me. Well, you know, for a time, I chose to not think about it, because I didn't have the energy for it. I did not have the energy to, you know, I didn't feel like being confrontational. But, yeah. It is what it is, okay? People want to try to fight me. Well, if people want to ask me for a fight, well, you're asking for a dangerous situation, okay? That's what you're asking for. Like I said, I'm the bringer of death and destruction. I'm God. So, you know, if I don't destroy your ass with magic, then, well, it's gonna happen one way or another, asshole. Okay? Don't get in my way. You've been warned. There's no reasonable excuse for doing that. There's none at all. Zero. Zilch. As far as I'm concerned. It's selfishness. It's being rude, nasty, being a piece of shite. That's what it is. And I will not accept it. I will stop it one way or another. And if people want to keep pushing me, well, expect to be surprised. Yeah? Expect to be surprised. I mean, this is the thing. You know, if you back an animal into a corner, right, it's going to attack eventually. Okay? That's what happens. Now, nobody would blame an animal for doing that, would they? And that's the thing, you know, like, what options do I have to do anything about it? What options do I have? You know, yeah, there's some things I can do. There are some things I can do. But you have to understand, I'm a guy who's had enough. I'm God. You know, you can play silly games with me, but you still will lose. You will lose, I promise you. Anyways, alright, what are these cards saying? The Fool, Prince of Discs, the Star, the Chariot, 9 of Wands, Judgment, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Discs, 10 of Discs, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Princess of Cups. So, I mean, I can read this in different ways, but, you know, the Fool, the Prince of Discs. Well, that's pretty much most guys on planet Earth. You know, they want to do witchcraft. They're only interested in money and sex and anal sex. You know, they want to be the star. They want to have all the status and all that shit. They want to fuck and fuck and fuck. They want to persist. You know, judgment. You know, this is the thing. I am going to destroy 10 of Wands, right? And I'm going to do it. I'm going to make people feel so bad. Okay? I am absolutely justified in being the devil. I am totally justified in doing that. People can say, oh, but that's evil. Why would God do that? No, it's called justice, you stupid cunt. That's what it is. It's justice. You see, people attack me and 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 attack me again and 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 keep trying to steal from me. I mean, imagine, right? You know, a thief came to your house and stole from you, right? You know, I mean, I'm Jesus. I said, you know, if someone tries to steal from you, you know, let them take it. You know, if someone slaps you in the face, turn the other cheek, right? But you know, and that's the thing, I'm God, right? So people have been allowed to get away with shit for a long, long time, okay? And they keep doing it, and I plead, and I say, and I try to get people to change. And people have been given a lot of opportunities to change, but they won't. They do not want to change. They will never change, ever. So, what is going to happen to them, do you think, you stupid fuck? Death, destruction, misery. You know, it's going to be so bad for them. It's going to be so fucking bad. And that's going to happen forever. That's eternity, dickhead. And shitheads. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Bound. Death, destruction. It's all gonna be really horrible, and that will never, ever end. That will be forever. Okay? You know, it could happen in many different ways. I mean, it could be that you're just totally erased, you're gone. Or you could be, you know, bound in chains and be a slave for the rest of eternity. You know, whatever happens, right? Whatever I choose, right? Whatever is most suitable for you. You know, which one do you want? No, I choose. That's the thing. But that's the thing. If you think you can keep attacking me and trying to do stupid shit to me like that, well, it's going to be a lot worse for you. Yeah? That's the thing. For some people, it's going to be worse than others. Alright? But believe me when I say I'm totally justified in being the devil. I'm totally justified. Because people have been trying to steal my destiny and trying to destroy me since the day I was born. Okay? People have used me, abused me, lied to me, backstabbed me, treated me like shit. Because they are shit. They want me to be like them. They want to pretend that I'm them and that they're me. That's not true. That's garbage. So, what was that reading saying? I already explained it. There's different ways of reading this. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, you know, people want to play silly games with me. You know, they can expect to win silly prizes. I mean, that's the thing, right? You know, people think of Jesus, they think, oh, wow, what a loser, what a pushover, what a, you know, like, what a softie. What a softie. There's nothing, I mean, that's the thing, you know, I loved people and I died. I was brutally murdered for that. Yeah? There's nothing soft about that. Really. you think about it. I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, how would you feel about that? Do you feel like a soft cunt? Or would you think you were hard? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you look at it? I guess, you know, you could say it's both ways in a way. Maybe, I don't know. But, you know, what I was doing, I was trying to love people. Or I was trying to get people, I was trying to build a relationship with people. I was trying to be kind and loving. And that's the thing, I've gone through my life trying to be kind and polite with people, and civil with people. But people don't want to be civilized with me. They want to be nasty and rude and act like a cunt, a shithead. Yeah. For no reason at all. Like, what's the reason? You know, I don't even know who they are. Don't know. I couldn't even say who they are, their name. I don't know what they look like. But they think they can play a stupid game with me. They want to play a stupid game. Well, keep trying, asshole. If that's what you want to do. Find out what your prize will be. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't advise it, but, you know, if you'll do what you're going to do. That's how it is, right? That's what it is, you know? And I'll do what I'm going to do. Okay? I mean, this is the thing, right? I have to start dealing with people who think, that's the thing. People, that's a form of witchcraft that's being done against me. You know, if someone comes and stands on your toes, you know, it's a form of energy stealing. That's what it is. I will put a stop to that one way or another. Yeah. Anyway, I will end the video here because it's been long enough. Yeah.